What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City match analysis. This time we're going to be analysing the Burnley match away from home at Turf Moor. Sorry that I've been away for watching one of my previous videos, which was a Tottenham Hotspur preview. I said that I was going away for a week. Well, I'm back and I'm slowly starting to return things to normal, so we're going to be cracking on with the normal video of this huge analysis. Obviously, Manchester City beat Tottenham Hotspur last weekend in midweek, the big game in hand, Manchester derby. Manchester City also ended up winning that game, so we went into this game knowing that if we win the next 3 games, we win the Premier League. And obviously, one of the most difficult games we've got coming up, this, an away match at Turf Moor, a place where we dropped points last season, even though we picked up 100 points. This weren't going to be an easy game, and we've come out of it smelling of roses, winning 1-0, absolutely perfect. So we're going to talk about how this came about and the way forward from here. So very strong team from Manchester City to start with, going with the 2 silvers, or so it seemed in the beginning. In the end, it turned out Raheem Sterling was kind of playing behind or with Sergio Aguero and Bernardo Silva drifting out wide. It was quite strange. It was like Raheem Sterling was playing at the top of a midfield 3, but I thought we might have seen the 2 silvers playing in the middle, but wasn't quite. Gundogan was holding in this game, very attacking. Obviously, no Kevin De Bruyne, Fernandinho and Benjamin Mendy seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth too, and so maybe we'll get some kind of injury update by, well, end of next week for the game obviously coming up against Leicester. So Leroy Sané start 2 at last, finally got himself a start. With Burnley, they've gone with plenty of power. They obviously got Wood and Barnes. You've got McNeil starting. He's had an excellent season for Burnley, the young lad on the wings. You also got former Manchester City youngster Ben Mee starting too. Very difficult away game this. Can't take anything for granted. Now in the first half, Bernardo Silva had a good chance saved, scored a similar goal at Old Trafford. This time Tom Heaton was equal to it rather than David De Gea, who wasn't, so pretty decent save. But other than that, pretty poor in the first half in terms of build-up. Passing was astray, weren't really linking up well on the left-hand side. Burnley were holding their own, they had the 0-0 that they wanted from the game. And so, all in all, a little bit frustrated at half-time to go in at 0-0. And obviously, well, we need to be a little bit sharper, in my opinion. Looking for Sané and Aguero just to sharpen up a little bit, get involved more with the play, be able to get forward, get into them attacking opportunity, get into them positions to be able to create attacking opportunities to be able to score goals. Because it wasn't really flowing in the first half, really, and we can't really be afforded to starting games and going 45 minutes whilst playing a little bit lacklustre. So it was a little bit disappointing for Burnley. They were defending well, obviously being stubborn as you was expecting. Very happy for a 0-0. Already safe, I will add, Burnley from this game. And so just felt like we need to sharpen up, create the opportunities and go forward into the second half. And obviously be patient. One of the most key things to winning the Premier League is to not panic and be patient. You've got a full 90 minutes. The league isn't decided on a 45-minute game, but a 90-minute game. Now, second half, we came out a lot more aggressive. Man City were creating more opportunities, having more shots, making things happen. And because of that, we created some very good opportunities. Sergio Aguero had a shot well saved. Bernardo Silva had a shot well saved. Tom Heaton had a very good game, in my opinion. And we also saw, I think it was Aguero. I can't remember. Someone had a shot anyway. It was handballed by Barnes. Quite obvious. Every single player in the box from Manchester City were all appealing it. That's a big giveaway as to whether something's handball or not. There's appealing it. Referee apparently hasn't got a clear view of it or something, which is mesmerising, but it was an obvious handball. I think everyone saw it. Wasn't given. It was pretty odd, but you felt like the goal was coming, and there it was, 63 minutes in. Sergio Aguero managed to, from constant pressure of having balled in the box and having touches in the box, Aguero gets a lucky break, manages to control somehow the ball, get into a yard of space to be able to get a shot away. A decent shot, not a brilliant shot, but a decent shot, managed to get it away. It's blocked on the line, then cleared on the line. However, goal line technology said that it had crossed by, I think it was 2 centimetres. So a goal was given, and just what we needed, goal number 20 for Sergio Aguero. And to be honest, huge goal. That could be the most important goal all season for us. These are the games that decide titles, your difficult away matches where you're able to grind, not play very well, be able to up the ante, get the goals needed, grind out, defend well, and win the game and pick up the 3 points. We're under so much pressure. We're playing second now in the next round of fixtures. We played it in this round, obviously the next round too. We're under pressure. We are. When you know what you've got to do, you're under pressure. And when you're going in at 0-0, not playing particularly well, the players are under pressure to come out in the first 20 minutes or so and be able to create an abundance of opportunities. More opportunities we created in the first 10 minutes, I think, than what we created all first half. To be able to respond like that and get the goal, if it's a relief, but I thought it showed great character from all of the players, and it shows the fighting spirit that is needed to win the Premier League. Now, Gabriel Jesus came on for Leroy Sané, and he missed a wonderful opportunity. Great ball, I think it was from Kyle Walker. Great touch from Jesus, completely takes the defender out, just rounds the goalkeeper, has a shot. Nothing wrong with the play, nothing wrong with what Jesus did. Ben Mee was there equal to it with a great piece of defending to be able to block on the line this time. It didn't cross the line, and so it remained at 1-0. Very unlucky that, and I was just like, could that come back to bite us on the bum? Because, you know, 2-goal cushion, we're always looking for that killer 2-goal cushion. Just slipped from our grasp there with a great bit of defending from the former Manchester City man. And then Burnley, going forward for the last, 5 minutes and going into added on time, playing a little bit better, putting balls in, testing Manchester City, putting crosses in, trying to make things happen, committing a little bit more, showing a little bit more desire to score goals. It was like they were extremely happy with 0-0. I don't blame them with being happy with 0-0. It's just they've kept it at 0-0, conceded, kept it at 1-0, and thought they'd have a pop towards the end and see what happens. Managed to hold our own, though. 1-0 Manchester City, I'll take that every day of the week. And if I'm honest, a little bit of a relief. So we'll have a look at the stats here. And so 70% possession for Manchester City compared to Burnley's 30%. 25 shots for Manchester City, 7 on target. Trust me, that stat was a lot worse in the first half. 2 shots for Burnley, none on target. Ederson's not had any saves to make. 6 corners for Manchester City. No goals again, once again, from the corners, as Burnley end up dominating the defensive stats with a tremendous amount of blocks. Weren't they very good at blocking, Burnley? Incredible. Anyway, they've had a great season. They managed to turn it round over the last few months or so. They managed to stay up, and I suspect that they might be able to push on for next season. That was a hard, grafted game. That was hard work, but I'm just pleased that we've managed to come out of it. I can't tell you how difficult it is on the back end of going out of the Champions League to face 3 Premier League huge games. These aren't easy teams. None of them that we've faced over the last 8 days have been easy. To be able to win at home and grind a 1-0 win against Tottenham Hotspur, who would have been buzzing from beating us in the Champions League, obviously knocking us out, that have been buzzing off that. To be able to win that 1-0 and grind was excellent. To be able to go to the Manchester derby, our rivals Manchester United, go in the backyard and dominate again and win 2-0. Absolutely brilliant to be able to put the pressure on. Liverpool respond with an excellent 5-0 win over Huddersfield, which was to be expected. Huddersfield were there to take it, but take nothing away from Liverpool there. They've played some tremendous stuff this season, scoring a lot of goals and trying to put us under as much pressure as possible, and they're doing that. And so we've needed a response, and we've gone to a very difficult away game and come out of it again with another clean sheet again, and won the game again and picked up 3 points. The points tally for the end of the season, we're facing a prospect where Liverpool may well finish on 97 points. The highest total of a Premier League team is City's 100 points last season. Before that, though, Chelsea's, I think it was 95 points they finished on, which has won the Premier League. There's a prospect where Liverpool could finish on 97 points, a whole 2 points more than that great Chelsea side, and still not win the Premier League. It's absolutely incredible, and I feel like both sides deserve everyone's full admiration. It's been an absolutely scintillating end of season and Premier League title race, and we've still got 2 more games, and it's stressful. It really is. Now, City, we're top again until Liverpool play. Liverpool are going to be playing first, obviously. They're going to be playing first against Newcastle away. That's on Saturday night. Manchester City are playing Monday night. It was meant to be playing Saturday afternoon. The early kick-off has now been moved because of Champions League participation for Tottenham and for Liverpool, until we've been moved to the Monday match, which was meant to be Tottenham, who've now moved to our slot on the Saturday, which means now we know what we need to do. Puts us under more pressure, particularly if Liverpool pick up a win. However, if Liverpool drop points, we know that we've got a gimme game where we don't really need to beat Leicester. We know that a loss for Liverpool against Newcastle at St James's Park, which isn't completely unbelievable. We know that a win against Leicester then means that we win the Premier League, but more realistically, we've got a match against Leicester coming up at home. We need to win that. We're followed by the last game of the season in the Premier League against Brighton away. We need to win that. Brighton still not 100% safe just yet, and so it's getting really nervous down there, and it's getting really nervous up at the top 2. Things have to give. We'll have more answers, I'm sure, as of next weekend and the weekend after. Fingers crossed it goes Manchester City's way. Now, for this game, Bernardo Silva, absolutely awesome. Aguero did well to get his goal. Another clean sheet for Ederson. Thought Walker had an excellent game too. However, my man of the match is going to Sergio Aguero to be able to pick up a goal and win us the game, which could be a crucial goal in winning us the game. It could be a crucial 3 points that wins us the Premier League. to be there in the right place at the right time, put the ball in the back of the net, even though it didn't actually hit the net, but it went over the line. It's crucial. And so, my man of the match, but a great team effort from everyone there, and Burnley defended really well, and Ben Mee, special shout out to him, I thought he had a wonderful game too. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. Make sure if you're new around here, you press the red button, subscribe, press the bell, and put your push notifications on too. You can go check out my social media links in description below and popping up on screen. If you want to go and search for me and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, then you can. And I'll see you all again for the next video. We have some reaction videos coming up. We're also going to have other bits and bobs, Man City latest news and transfer news. You know, we're right near the end of the season. Videos that we're coming thick and fast, talking points that we're coming thick and fast, so I'll be the first to cover it with all things football and Manchester City. So I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. What a massive 3 points. So it's been JSGC. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.